So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Fernandez. Caicedo. João Pedro. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bowen. Rodriguez. Bowen. Socek. Totibo. Wan-Bissaka. Socek. Bowen. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Socek. Somerville. Somerville. Out for a throw. Palmer. Caicedo. Bowen. Rodriguez. Socek. Somerville. Socek. Somerville. Oh, it's come loose. João Pedro. And it's played forward. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Cucurella. Now, what's he got in mind? Cucurella looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Oh, what a fulcrum! Oh, the keeper's gone ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
James. Looks to the other side. Souček, aim forwards. Bowen. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Souček. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Bowen. There are a few waiting for it. Very nicely done. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. James. Colwell chooses to go cross-field. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Souček. Rodriguez. Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandes. Colwell. Fofana, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Todibo. Souček. And here's Fulkrug. And it's Bowen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chalobah forwards and with intent. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's run loose here. Oh, that's neat. Somerville. Serves up across. Chalobah tries to clear. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Fernandes. Cucurella. Caicedo. Has been well intercepted. Todibo. Rodriguez. Palmer, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. James. Colwell. James. Colwell shifted upfield. Bowen. Rodriguez. That's tidy. And here's Bowen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. So who's he picking out? Climbs up big! And that has been cleared. Bowen. Kilman. Souček. Somerville. Souček. Somerville. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Nice control. That's an excellent interception. Palmer. James.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Somerville. Rodriguez. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, chance for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Wan-Bissaka stood his ground strongly. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. Could go all the way here. Here it is, crossed in. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Rodriguez. Souček. Rodriguez. And here's Fulkrug. Chance! Palmer. Proves too strong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Somerville. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Fulkrug. Sanchez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Todibo. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Souček. Somerville. Hit into the middle. Now it's Souček. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ah, such a clever touch. Played through for the wide man. Correa. Colwell. Fernandez. And it's Souček. Rodriguez. Souček. Rodriguez takes a shot.
Great effort, but no way through.
Correa. Pedro Neto. And this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nice looking ball. Want to throw in. Correa. Fernandez. Palmer. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bowen. Full crook. A real chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Chalobah. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Bowen! Now it's Bowen. Oh, it's played into the area. Here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. James. Fernandez. Correa. And he goes cross-field. Fofana. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's a throw. Kilman. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
And here's Fulkrug. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. João Pedro. Correa. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Clear away. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Fernandez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Correa. Rodriguez. Guido Rodriguez. Rodriguez. And here's Fulcrum! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
James. Palmer. James. Fernandez. James. Palmer. Souček wins the duel this time. Bowen. Somerville. And it's Souček. Back into the middle. Souček. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Out towards the flank. Caicedo tries to clear. Somerville. Lovely feet. Somerville, now here's the delivery. Spread out to the left. Rodriguez. Souček. Cucurella. Fofana. Caicedo. Colwill. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chalobah. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. That's a throw. And it's Fernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Full crew looking to run onto it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fofana. And it's played forward. Chalobah. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Fernandez. Colwill. James. Palmer. James, done delicately. He is through here. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Rodriguez. Caicedo. Cucurella. Fofana. Souček. Somerville. Souček knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto. James. Fernandez. Fofana shifted upfield. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. James. Colwell. Fernandez. Chalobah. Fernandez. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Over to the left. Cucurella laid out to the left flank. And here's Neto. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Todibo gets it away. Somerville forwards him with intent. Oh, just skips past his man. Good chance here. He's done very well to get to that.
Fulcro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedro Neto. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Bowen. Rodriguez. Souček. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Rodriguez, and it's Souček. James with the clearance. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodriguez, great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Fernandez. And here's Neto. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Souček does really well to win the ball there. Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Played towards the other side. Palmer. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Souček. Kilman, gently done. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Full Krug. Bowen. That's good play. Souček, and it's lofted through here. Gone behind for a goal kick. Caicedo. Palmer. James. Played over towards the opposite flank. Fernandes. João Pedro. Tries a measured ball. Pedro Neto. Can he deliver? Pedro Neto is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kilman is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Fernandes. He's having a shot! And that has been cleared. Shot at goal! Todibo gets it away. Somerville aim forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Souček. Rodriguez, gently done. Oh, nice touch. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's anyone's ball now. And steps in, and that's the end of that. Fofana. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Bowen did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Souček. Fernandes gets it clear. Bowen carries the ball down the right. Caicedo. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Palmer. Palmer looks to get on the end of this. Somerville. Kilman. Rodriguez succumbs to the pressure. João Pedro. Fernandes. Palmer. James. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. Palmer. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lovely, now then. Played out wide. James, a mighty effort! And they got rid. Time to deliver. Played it again. That's going to go a long way. Fernandes. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Rodriguez. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. Somerville. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Moved on forwards. Delivered with swing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Souček can get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Fernandes gets a cross in. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto. Areola claims it, and the danger passes. And claimed it back swiftly. Souček. Somerville. Somerville. Souček knocks it out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Souček. And that was very necessary. Rodriguez. Bowen. Caicedo. Palmer. James. Kilman. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. Approaching the half-hour mark. Palmer. Colwell. Palmer. João Pedro. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Souček. Rodriguez. Todibo. Rodriguez. Todibo forwards and with intent. And it's Bowen. Souček. Bowen. Somerville. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, sweet feet. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer. Showing good feet. Now it's João Pedro. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
And that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rodriguez. Bowen. Rodriguez. Somerville. Cross goes in there. Caicedo. Colwell. Somerville. It's a good run down the left-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. And Here's Palmer. Now it's Palmer. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Cleared without complication. João Pedro. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Bowen. Souček. Somerville. Souček. Bowen. Fulkrug! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And he goes cross-field. And it's Cucurella. João Pedro. Throwing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Takes a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Palmer. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Bowen tries making a foray down the right. Chalobah tries to clear. Fofana, Cucurella, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto going full tilt down the left. João Pedro. Fulkrug. Souček. Rodriguez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Very nicely done. Bowen. Souček. Fofana getting this one clear. Fernandes. Fofana. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Todibo. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Bowen. Rodriguez. Fulkrug, he is onto this. Souček. And here's Fulkrug! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chalobah. Caicedo. Souček. Bowen. Souček. Somerville. Can he deliver? Somerville. Pedro. James. Caicedo. James. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. And he whips it across. Pedro Neto. And that is out of play. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Souček. Now it's Somerville. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fofana. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandes. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Neto. That's tidy. Caicedo. James. And that's aimed into the middle. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Chalobah does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Souček attempts a clearance. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's there to get it away. Fernandes. Cucurella. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fofana wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Caicedo. James. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Spread out to the left. Pedro Neto. Across it goes. No, he's overshot the green. Souček. Moved on forwards. Kilman. Fernandes. Palmer. Colwell forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Clears it away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Socek. Oh, can he get onto this? Socek. Bowen. Rodriguez. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. And he goes cross-field. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Kilman aimed forwards. Socek. Somerville. Rodriguez. Out to the left it goes. Rodriguez. And here's Fulkrug.
Fulkrug really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Palmer. Colwill. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Fulkrug. Fulkrug! That's the throw. And it's Socek. Socek. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Somerville. Oh, that's nice. Socek. Nice control. Climbs up big! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Fofana, head over towards the opposite flank. Palmer carries the ball down the right. James. Fernandez, laid out to the left flank. Fofana. Cucurella. Fernandez. Half an hour played now, and it's James. And here's Palmer. Areola claims it, and the danger passes. Wan-Bissaka. Socek. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Played towards the other side. Somerville. Played with finesse. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the play for a throw. And it's Socha. Rodriguez. Socek. Proves too strong. Palmer. João Pedro. Pedro Neto, that's an imaginative pass. And back to the keeper they go. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Socek. Somerville. He is just caressing the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Somerville plays it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fofana tries to clear. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Fofana shifted upfield. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Socek. Oh, great chance! Now it's Somerville. Hit into the middle. Chalobah is there, and he can get that clear. And that is out of play. Rodriguez. Good ball, good take. And a chance! Somerville with the short one. Now it's Socek. And he's heaved it away. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez. Bowen. And here's Fulkrug. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Somerville!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
claimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. James. And it's played forward. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Great run on the overlap here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's full Krug. Somerville. And it's Souček. And here's Fulkrug. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Fulkrug. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. It's really well manoeuvred. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Now he's off and running. The pass has gone astray. Wan-Bissaka. Some good work on the right flank here. Cucurella wins the duel this time. James gets it away. That is lovely. And it's Souček. And here's Fulkrug. Souček. Oh, that's a clever looking shoot.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rodriguez. Souček. Pedro Neto. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Fulkrug. Bowen with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Fulkrug. Souček. Played out wide. That's very neat. And it's played in here. Souček have it back and can go again. Souček spread out to the left. Chance to deliver. Keeper's dealt with that. Caicedo. James chooses to go cross-field. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Pedro. A searching ball out wide. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella puts the ball in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Caicedo. Nice physical challenge. Caicedo is fouled. He's having a go. And he's there to clear it. Cucurella. Wan-Bissaka. Soucek shifted upfield. Bowen. Rodriguez. Palmer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Caicedo. Fernandez gently done. And it's Cucurella. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Somerville. That's tidy. Somerville. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Somerville. Soucek. Bowen. Soucek. Oh, it's played into the area. And the pass. Decent chance! It's going to go a long way. Palmer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fofana aimed forwards. Cucurella. Fofana. Fernandez. Palmer. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. James. Caicedo. And he cuts out the supply. Full group. Somerville. Rodriguez. And it's Bowen. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka gets a cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's got his cross. Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. Souček. That'll be a throw. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fofana. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah. It's a quick ball upfield. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Fernandes. Palmer. Muscular approach does pay off here. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Great. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's really well cleared. Guido Rodriguez. Fernandes. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Can he deliver? Lovely bit of skill. That has been knocked clear. Gone for a throw-in. And it's James. Now the cross. Todibo getting this one clear. Todibo getting this one clear. Crossed in again. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Somerville. Strong running down that left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Chalobah. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Fofana looks to the other side. Chalobah. Colwell. Caicedo. Throw it. Socek. Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Oh, nice touch. Socek. Now it's Somerville. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Todibo forwards and with intent. Colwell. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. Lovely feet. Socek. That's really well manoeuvred. Somerville. Rodriguez. And here's Fulkrug. James. Cucurella. Fofana. Fofana chooses to go cross-field. Bowen. And here's Fulkrug. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ball is over the line. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Now it's Socek. Pedro Neto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Caicedo.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Neto. And here's Neto. Rodriguez. Oh, easy pickings there. Cucurella. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. James. Palmer. João Pedro, clipped into space. Cross goes in there. Firmly met. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Fernandes. And here's Neto. Caicedo. Now then, the ball's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Palmer. Oh, Red, nice interception. Fulkrug is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
James, played over towards the opposite flank. Fofana, looks to the other side. Souček. Todibo chooses to go cross-field. Souček. Has a quick glance. That's good play. Souček. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. Somerville. Souček, and it's Guido Rodriguez. Time to deliver. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
James. Palmer. Caicedo. James. Kilman. Rodriguez. Bowen. Rodriguez. Somerville. So who's he picking out? That's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Aim forwards. Palmer. Palmer hurtling down that right flank. James. Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards the centre. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bowen. Souček. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kilman forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Colwell. Colwell shifted upfield. Fernandez. it's Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Rodriguez. Fulkrug. Oh, it's come loose. Fulkrug played out to the left flank. Proves too strong. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Bowen. And here's Fulkrug! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Fernandes. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Palmer. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. Somerville. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Very nicely done. Caicedo. And here's Neto. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Somerville goes short. Cleared away. Out to the left it goes. Somerville. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's a fine lunge. Cucurella forward. Intent. Fernandes. Colwell, gently done. James. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. That's a good run down the left. Pedro Neto with the delivery. No, that's not going to find its target. Wan-Bissaka. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Caicedo. Fofana. And it's played forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Somerville. Somerville. Lovely bit of skill. He's there to get rid. It's a threatening ball. Souček. Can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Souček. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Caicedo with the clearance. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's a mighty effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fofana. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Good play on the left-hand side here. Showing good feet. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's James. Caicedo, that's a delicate pass. And here's Palmer. Rodriguez. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Somerville. Oh, what a climb! Another big chance that gets away. James. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Caresses it through. Cleared without complication. James. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bowen. Oh, this is a terrific run. Pedro Neto gets in to thwart him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. João Pedro. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Somerville. And here's Bowen. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Somerville. Somerville shifted upfield. Plays it across. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Fofana. And it goes cross-field. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes. Done delicately. That'll be a corner. Caicedo. Climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Souček. Somerville. Colwill. Might be danger here. Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt. Tries a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Turning a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Spread out to the left. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. He's on it, can he get away? Palmer. James. And that's aimed into the middle. It is a corner. Away. Nice control. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Rodriguez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fulkrug. Souček, aim forwards. It's any, could be danger here. He's still got it, needs help, looking for support. Bowen goes for goal! Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro. Out to the left it goes. It's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella, it's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Wan-Bissaka does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pedro. That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Pedro. Real chance! Can he stop it going out? Gets good distance on it. Bowen. Somerville. James. Fernandez. Cucurella, Pedro Neto, Fofana, Cucurella, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Fulkrug proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Somerville played into space. Colwell. Caicedo. Fofana. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Somerville. Souček. Somerville. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Played towards the other side. Somerville. And it's Souček. Kilman. João Pedro. James. Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Fulkrug. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwell. And here's Fulkrug. Takes a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Colwell. Palmer. Bowen. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bowen. Souček. Wan-Bissaka. And it it's Guido Rodriguez. And here's Fulkrug.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caicedo. Somerville. Rodriguez. Soucek. Somerville. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lofted in. Brilliantly cut out. Rodriguez, and it's Bowen. And he's making progress on the ball. Played into the middle. Fernandes. Fofana. Colwill. Colwill forwards and with intent. And that's a throw-in. Somerville calmly anticipates. Fernandes. João Pedro. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Cucurella. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. Knocks it out wide. Nicely shaped cross. Clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Referee's given a throw. Bowen turns and goes back, over to the left, and it's Bowen. That is a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bowen. And here's Fulkrug. Fulkrug! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Fulkrug fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Punched away. Somerville. And it's Guido Rodriguez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. They'll have one final crack at it. Somerville. It's a throw-in. Socek. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo played out towards the right wing, and he whips in across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Somerville. That's very neat. Rodriguez succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Fulkrug. And it's Socek.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez played over towards the opposite flank. Kilman. That's a good run down the left. Somerville. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. Fulkrug, Bowen, Socek, played out wide. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fulkrug, Socek, Somerville has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Socek. And here's Fulkrug. Rodriguez. Socek. Somerville. Socek. Rodriguez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedro Neto. That's a throw. Socek. Out towards the flank. Somerville. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fernandez laid out to the left flank. Somerville. Socek. And it's Socek. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Bowen gets a cross in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bowen. Socek. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rodriguez. And here's Fulkrug. Bowen.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fernandez. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Rodriguez, gently done. Caicedo. And it's James. Lovely feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Wan-Bissaka looks to the other side. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Now he's got space here. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bowen. Colwell gets it clear. And it's Socek. Now it's Somerville. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Todibo. Socek. Bowen. And here's Fulkrug. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Rodriguez. Souček. And here's Fulkrug. There are a few waiting for it. That is lovely. James shifted upfield. João Pedro. Pedro Neto, gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Not the most accurate pass. Souček. And it's Bowen. Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. Oh, sweet feet. Souček.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Can he latch on to this? Pedro Neto. Aimed in towards the centre. Kilman is there, and he can get that clear. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Only partially clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice physical challenge. The final 5 minutes. Caicedo. James.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He has found the way through. James wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Wan-Bissaka. Decent progress down the left. Wan-Bissaka does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Caicedo. And it's James. Palmer. James. Palmer. Colwill. And it's played forward. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Rodriguez. Kilman shifted upfield. Somerville takes a look up. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Souček. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
James. Colwill. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Somerville. Souček. And here's Fulkrug.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chalobah. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Todibo. Rodriguez. Great run on the overlap here. Chalobah can get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking here to chip it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
James. Caicedo. Fofana. Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball comes in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Somerville. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Souček. Rodriguez.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Souček. Bowen. Aim forwards. And here's Fulkrug. Shapes to shoot! Cucurella. Fofana. Chalobah. Caicedo. Colwell, gently done. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Todibo. Rodriguez. Souček. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Bowen. Souček. And here's Fulkrug. This was gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Somerville! They are right into last chance territory.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Fulkrug. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Somerville! James. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Pulp. Picks it up out wide.